Hey everyone, this is John Shaker Brobuscus, and welcome back to another Let's Watch of Universes. This is, in fact, going to be a regular thing. Hopefully. Today's episode is Scorpion from Mortal Kombat versus Zuko from Avatar. Now I'm just going to get straight into it. I've had some time to think about it. I'm still rooting for Scorpion. That hasn't changed. But I'm going to say that I think that Zuko is going to win. The prediction videos are all saying, and I think the poll too, they're all saying Scorpion wins. Meanwhile, I'm just like, okay, Scorpion. Mortal Kombat is actually really real. Like, if you've watched the Sub-Zero versus Cool Diamond battle royale, you'll know that Mortal Kombat as a verse is really kind of pathetic. It's not that strong. Although Scorpion is, while he's a normal tier Mortal Kombat character who are absolute like garbage, he's one of the stronger ones. So he gets most of the, because he's the most popular, he gets most of the normal tier feats, but he doesn't scale to any of the god tiers like Raiden or Shao Kahn. But as for Zuko, while Avatar isn't really the most powerful verse either, Zuko himself taps at like large building level, I think, whereas Scorpion's regular building level. Scorpion might get generous scalings to a bullet deflection brutality from MKX. I forget exactly who did it. Maybe it'll be brought up here. Meanwhile, Zuko has reacted to lightning. So he blitzes Scorpion. He's stronger than Scorpion. Scorpion has like, he's probably smarter. He's more experienced. He's probably the better fighter. Meanwhile, Zuko has like pretty much everything else. Scorpion's also kind of fireproof, but not really. Like, it's gonna be the impact that hurts Scorpion, not the fire itself. It's gonna be like the pyro. It's like fireproof. Well, okay. He's not going to be burnt up, but he's going to be hurt, basically. Zuko is not fireproof, I don't think, but he can work around Scorpion's fire, especially since, compared to Zuko, Scorpion's really slow. So I think that Zuko is going to win. I want Scorpion to win. Let's get into this. New intro. Let's see how this goes. Why does this music sound so familiar? This must have been one of his older intros, like his free intros, whatever.
Greetings, one and all two universes. In this show, we will analyze the stats, weapons, and abilities of two fighters.
Go Scorpion! He's gonna lose, but go Scorpion!
People have predicted the outcome, so let's see who guessed right and who guessed wrong. And be sure to stay tuned after the episode so you can see the next fighters and make your predictions down in the comment section below or in a video response. And who knows, maybe your comment or video response could be featured in the very next episode. With all that said, let's meet our two fighters. Scorpion, the Flame of Combat, and Zuko, the Fire Lord. Which of these two heated martial artists will win in a battle to the death?
Okay.
This is UniVS. Scorpion, the son of a ninja assassin. His early years basically amounted to, "Hey Dad, I want to be a ninja assassin too." "No son, don't be a ninja assassin. That is not the life for you." "Haha, take that Dad, I'm a ninja assassin now." Well, to be fair, he kind of had to do it to take care of his wife and kid.
Yeah.
The consequences of a murderous lifestyle that came with being a ninja assassin soon reared their ugly head, as Scorpion's entire clan was murdered, including his wife, kid, and even himself by who he assumed to be Sub-Zero. Turns out it was actually Quan Chi, a guy Scorpion met in the Netherrealm after he was killed, who brought him back to life and gave him all kinds of cool nether powers. So as you can imagine, Scorpion wasn't happy. The worst part is that by the time he realized this, he had already killed the innocent Sub-Zero Bihan, Unfortunately, though, he was able to make amends with Bihan's younger brother, and now with bridges repaired, Scorpion set out to get his revenge on Quan Chi. And he was able to do so with a sweet set of skills. Scorpion knows various forms of martial arts, including, but not limited to, Hapkido and Pai Gua. He's an excellent melee fighter on his own with these fighting styles, but don't forget he also has sweet nether powers. This allows Scorpion to manipulate fire, teleport, and even create portals that can send his foes to the nether realm. He can even go down there with his victims to finish the fight, growing stronger the longer he stays. He's also technically undead, so killing him a second time would take quite a bit of extra work. Aside from being a flaming
So we're going with Undead Scorpion, okay.
Fireballs,
But Scorpion's alive now in Mortal Kombat X.
He knows Mugai Ryu, which basically means he can handle any sword pretty easily with great skill. He can use a long sword or a tiny ninja sword that is easier to take on missions. Or how about just a giant axe? But we can't forget Scorpion's most iconic weapon of all time, his kunai spear. It's a sharp knife attached to a metal rope that he uses to grapple his enemies and pull them towards him for a follow-up attack. One of his deadliest tools, but not his most deadly. Wait till you see some of the things Scorpion can do. First, let's take a look at his fire. Now you may assume that it isn't impressive. I mean, he's just burning people, right? It's just really hot and nothing else, right? Well, believe it or not, to vaporize a human like this, it requires 2.99 gigajoules. This translates to 0.7 tons of TNT, enough to destroy a building. Wait, does that mean we as humans technically have building level durability? Huh. Anyways, this feat doesn't seem too surprising when you consider what else Scorpion can do. Just look at all his fatalities. He's able to casually rip off limbs, pull out spines, and even snap the heads off of his foes. Scorpion is also strong enough to chop through several tough materials, like a pile of bricks, a golden statue, and even titanium.
We're going with
His hands
this.
must be pretty tough as well as the rest of his body. Sure, Scorpion has had many losses in his career, but that just shows how tough he is by the fact that he's still alive. Many of the opponents he's been able to rival have shown supersonic speeds and building level attacking capabilities. So let's see if he's prepared for Zuko.
Patrick Seitz is the best Scorpion. Just saying.
It's kind of
Also
funny
being
how Zuko is
TJ
just about
and
the
Killer
exact opposite
Instinct,
of Scorpion in terms of story.
Ragna
He
and
starts off
Blaze
worse, but
Blue,
ends up better.
Dio
You see what I
and
mean?
JoJo,
He was born the son of the Fire
etc.,
Nation's leader,
etc.
a quite abusive father. Zuko speaking out when he shouldn't have resulted in him being forced to duel his father, which led to the massive scar you see there on his face. Afterwards, he was banished from the Fire Nation with the only way of being welcomed back and having his honor restored being to capture the Avatar, the only threat to his father's plans of world domination. He hunted the Avatar for 3 long years while battling his own inner struggles until coming to the conclusion that he can shape his own destiny and restore honor on his own. In fact, he even teamed up with the Avatar to prove this, helping in the defeat of his father. Zuko was able to help through his
Zuko has like one of the
firebending
most,
skills.
has gone through like one of
Firebenders
the,
have
probably the
ability
most
to manipulate
development
flames
in
and destroy
Avatar.
any way possible. He can shoot blasts and fireballs from his fists, wave his arms to create large walls of fire. He can even shoot it out of his feet. Using his martial arts skills, he can mix his firebending capabilities with his fighting capabilities to perform some crazy moves. He can sweep opponents off their feet or trip them with a powerful wave. Firebenders can also generate and redirect bolts of lightning. However, this is very risky. When redirecting lightning, it has a chance of striking your heart, killing the victim. Zuko, however, seems to have perfected the art of lightning redirection, even using it against his father. Other unique uses of firebending include heating up metal to insane levels, burning those who touch it, or they can just flat out melt metal in general. Firebending isn't his only skill though. There was a time where Zuko had to keep his identity as a firebender hidden, so he couldn't rely on it for combat. Luckily, Zuko has military training and is very skilled with swords. He has been able to win several brawls and sword fights without having to resort to firebending. Be careful when he does use his firebending though, it's dangerous. When it comes to the Avatar verse, many characters are labeled as glass cannons. Their bending can showcase some incredible feats, but physically they don't appear to be
Zuko will
on the
not
same
be
level.
given Sozin's command.
Zuko, however, appears
Okay,
to be
cool.
the exception. He's been able to endure several firebending attacks that can blow open stone walls the size of skyscrapers, and even tanked his own warship, basically exploding in his face. This was no accident either. This was an assassination attempt on Zuko's own life, and he was perfectly fine the very next day with only minor cuts and bruises. It didn't even leave a scar like his father did. This likely means that the fire used in firebending is even more intense than that explosion. He's won several sword fights, battled his way through some of the Fire Nation soldiers, and even outran his own sister's lightning. This was during Sozin's comet too, which strengthens firebending capabilities, meaning that lightning was likely faster and stronger than usual. And he still outpaced it. But is it enough to prepare Zuko for Mortal Kombat? Let's take a look at your predictions while I calculate the results.
Come on! Strike me! You've never held back before!
Zuko's life kinda sucks. Yeah, Scorpion won the poll. Shocker. Okay, I've seen these prediction videos before. Actually, I'm gonna take these out because they're distracting. Okay. Yeah. No way Scorpion's gonna win. Just saying. Zuko's way faster. I've said this. Hey, my thing on Discord. I wonder if he'll get my, when I was listing the advantages these two have. Anyways, so yeah, I have no faith in Scorpion winning this one. He's not, like, I want him to win, so if he does win, I'll actually be pretty happy. Okay, so we'll do that episode. Okay, there's an episode coming up. I'm not going to say what it is, but there's an episode coming up that Percy here is really not looking forward to. Maybe it'll be next for all I know. Anyways, so yeah, I want Scorpion to win, but Zuko's way faster and has basically, he survived attacks that would have leveled his fortress, apparently. Things that has skyscrapers, stuff like that. Scorpion ain't got nothing on that. I really don't see him winning. Even if he's stronger than Zuko, Zuko's still way faster. Like, it's not a big enough gap in order to change anything. So I want okay, I'm saying this again. I'm rooting for Scorpion. I'm really hoping he wins this. But I do not think he's going to. I have nothing, I really don't have anything else to say. I pretty much covered it. Zeno did a good job on this video. He asked me to make a thumbnail for it. For him to help out, and I did. It was the first thumbnail you saw if you paid attention. 71 to 29 in Scorpion's favor on the... I didn't see this. Sorry, I got cut out. I was gonna wait until the results, but this comment. Scorpion is undead, Zuko is not. Enough said. Yeah, okay. That doesn't matter. Because Scorpion's still not gonna be able to hurt Zuko. Being undead, like, okay, so you're undead. Doesn't mean you can't, like, he's, like, restricted Raiden beat Scorpion in the Netherrealm, no less. So, yeah, I don't, that argument is pretty much, like, okay, to be fair, Scorpion didn't die in the Netherrealm when he fought Raiden, but he still lost. And it wasn't even like unrestricted Raiden that had the city block level suicide attack. So yeah, I gotta say that argument is not legit. Since I know Scorpion, I really don't know much about Zuko, but if I had to make a choice and one, I'll go with Zuko. Scorpion is my preferred character and I know more about him, but I have the feeling that Zuko will win. I mean, you can't really make much of an argument if you don't know one of the characters. But then again, just probably shouldn't comment. But whatever, you do you. If you maintain that Avatar is MHS and not supersonic, Zuko takes it. Doesn't Zuko take it regardless? Also, he is MHS. He reacted to lightning. And it wasn't even like... I mean, I guess it's kind of debatable on whether or not it's real lightning, but whatever. Without Zuko pretty much everywhere. He can survive getting multiple bones in his body broken from X-ray moves. That's a game mechanic. You can cut a human head off in one swing with a sword and create fireballs strong enough to burn through someone's chest. I can cut someone's head off with a sword easily. Burn through someone's chest, I guess that's pretty cool. Zuko can only cause second-degree burns at best, and that's it. Scorpion wins the next one, no doubt. Can only cause second-degree burns. Yeah, because screw the fact that he survived other fire attacks that have destroyed buildings. Skyscrapers, no less. Oh, here we go.
And the results are in. The winner is... Zuko! I know, the underdog won again, but hey, I didn't plan it this way. I honestly thought Scorpion would win when I came up with the matchup idea. Mortal Kombat deserves a real win in Versus. Sadly, this
It
just
really
wasn't
does.
it. Now, the first thing a lot of people are going to bring up is the fire. Scorpion appears to be very durable against it, and his skull is literally surrounded in flames sometimes. But that's likely because it's magical Netherrealm fire or whatever. It doesn't hurt him. It doesn't mean he's immune to all fire, no matter how powerful. That's a no-limits fallacy. As we can see, Scorpion's greatest feat is building level by being able to vaporize human bodies with his fire. But we've already seen Zuko tank the same amount of force when his warship exploded, and all he ended up with were a few cuts and bruises. Since firebending has done more damage to him than that explosion, Zuko's firebending should also be above that level at least. Undead or not,
The next Mortal Kombat
Scorpion
matchup
pretty
needs
much
to
has
have
fire
them
before
win,
losing,
because
especially since Zuko is a master
Mortal
at
Kombat
manipulating
loses
it.
like
Scorpion
every single one of their
teleporting
matchups.
Fireballs is nothing compared to what Zuko has done, even without Sozin's Comet powering him up. But there is one ace in the hole that many people think Scorpion has, and that would be his ability to drag people down to the Netherrealm. But the thing is, he never actually uses this ability mid-fight. He only uses it when foes are stunned and open to fatalities, or when he can catch them off guard. Even if he were to use it in the middle of battle, his supersonic speeds are nothing compared to Zuko's speed blitzing lightning feats. Sorry, but Scorpion's sweet ninja skills don't automatically make him faster than anyone. It's even debatable who's more skilled. Scorpion has been alive longer, giving him the experience advantage by default, and he's more used to working with weapons, but Zuko has military training, has taken out firebending soldiers without using any firebending himself, and even defeated a master firebender before he had even mastered the basics himself. Yes, Scorpion may be more violent, but what does that really mean? He can rip out spines and break bones, but the force required to do that isn't impressive at all in the realm of fiction, especially when compared to Zuko. Scorpion just can't take the heat of battle. The winner is Zuko.
Hail Fire Lord Zuko!
Get ready for the next battle.
Let's do it. What do we got?
What are you doing, doggy? What are you doing, dog? What are you doing? Whoa! Really like those leaves, huh? Anyways, what's up guys, Leopold the Brave here. I can't think of a trailer. So this is what you're getting. The next matchup is trapped inside the sun. So, I will explode the sun. Did it work?
Oh, he was still working on that. Okay. I won't lie when I say that I completely forgot he was doing that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Stitch versus the Beast. Okay. I don't really have much of an investment in that one. Okay, so I was right. I was upset to be right, but I was, so I guess. Oh man, I I really wanted Scorpion to win this one, but there's no way he was going to. Mortal Kombat. Okay, I really want the next Mortal Kombat matchup to have them win. But I don't expect that to happen anytime soon. Mortal Kombat is not. I want Mortal Kombat to get stronger. It's kind of unfortunate how It's kind of unfortunate how little matchups they have where they win. You have to put them against really, really weak versus in order to win. Like TF2, there's TF2 could probably lose to them. TF2 probably loses to them. Harry Potter would lose to them, except for some city block thing in Fantastic Beasts, from what I've heard. I don't know. I don't really buy it, but what do I know? There are other universes that make Mortal Kombat look like freaking gods. But that's not to say Mortal Kombat's strong. That's just to say that the others are really weak, including Mortal Kombat. Although Avatar's not really that strong of a verse either. So I was expecting something at least somewhat close, but then I looked into it and I was like, oh, well, Zuko's winning this one. So yeah, that sucks. But if Scorpion legit loses, then he legit loses. And he does legit lose, so there we go. Alright, next up, Stitch versus the Beast. I don't really have much of an investment in this one. I remember seeing this on Google Plus when that was still a thing. It might still actually be a thing. I don't know. I don't keep up anymore. And there was an update video after Goku versus Superman. Yeah, he did Goku versus Superman. There was an update video saying, hey, by the way, Universes isn't dead. Here's some matchups that I'm doing to prove it. And Stitch versus Beast was one of them. So was Deadly Six versus Spectre and the Freaky Monkey 5. Scorpion versus Zuko, though, that one was new from the beginning. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna root for Beast because I don't really care for Lilo and Stitch. I find Stitch kind of an annoying character, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry if I just offended a bunch of people by saying that, but I just don't really like him. Not to say that I think that Beast is the best thing ever. I don't really care for Beast either. I like Beast. Beast is fine, I guess. He's just not really... He's like Quicksilver in the case that it's like... He's not a character I think of when I think of, oh, hey, Marvel. I think of like Wolverine, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, Spider-Man, Mr. Fantastic. I think of those kind of characters. I don't really think of Beast. But then that really just begs the question, do I like Lilo and Stitch more or do I like Marvel more? And I like Marvel more by a long shot. I like Beast, so I'm rooting for him. I don't really like Stitch. I don't really think he's that interesting of a character, and I think he's kind of annoying. Again, if I offended like thousands of people saying that, I apologize, but yeah. And from what I've heard, I think Stitch wins. If I remember right, he has some city level feats, which is so stupid. There are some cartoon characters that I really hate debating for. Stitch is one of them. Scrooge McDuck. Well, Scrooge McDuck is an opposite story because people think he's much more powerful than he actually is. Then there's Stitch, who's much more powerful than I thought he was. And then there are some people that still don't think he's that strong. Beast is like a mid-tier Marvel Street level, I think. He gets like around like Hawkeye, Black Widow, Nick Fury, Silver Samurai, I think. Like, he used the Juggernauts. I got cut out. I apologize. Okay, I'm gonna make this quick. So, Beast has taken hits from like the Juggernaut and the Hulk. Those might be outliers, but whatever. Otherwise, we'd have like planet level Beast, which is not a thing at all. So yeah, I put Beast at around like maybe city block level, like city block to multi-city block. Like, he's nowhere near like Spider-Man or Black Panther, but Daredevil, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Silver Samurai, those kind of characters, they're below him or on par with him. Also Wolverine. So I want Beast to win, but Stitch is probably going to win, and he should win. So that's what I mean. Stitch should take it, but I don't want him to take it. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.